What's good, y'all? It's your boy John back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is Wednesday, June 22nd, and I'm here for another Wonder Woman update. But this update is going to include some stuff from yesterday and the day before. So without any further ado, let's get on into it. All right, so quickly picking up over here by the barbecue restaurant, I just want to show off some of the lighting that they have brought in to get installed. It is hooked up to the wires right now. They are plugged in. There's one, two, there's another one back here. There's another one as well over here. I'm gonna go see if there's more of them that I can see, but they're definitely plugged in, and it looks like they will be trying to test them out and see or adjust them to where they're gonna be set. And then once they set them to the, right to the angles that they need and want and what looks good, they'll go ahead and bury those pieces of wood that you see them attached to. They just keep them on there so they're easy to pivot around, and then they can adjust with the bolts the angle of the lights. So all I noticed were 3 of the lights so far in an area. They're probably gonna get these ones installed and tested first, see how they look, and then move forward from there. Also, another thing I want to note or show off is here's where all the conduit and the access for the electrical is going to be. And you can see that they're plugged in right over there. So they'll probably test them out probably tonight or tomorrow or something like that. Over here in front of Justice League now, and I want to take note of, I was showing some footage from yesterday of them, kind of just temporarily placing those lights for the coaster sporadically, or not sporadically, like basically they placed them strategically around the area. There was one back there, there was one over here, and then there was one over there. Now, as you can see, they have got the sono tubing in for some foundations, some footers that are going to be poured for the lights, and they've also got some trenches dug out with the conduit going to the electrical access. Let me wait for Riddlers to go and I'll pick back up. All right, picking up over here by the barbecue restaurant, you can see that they've got rid of a lot of the work walls. All these that are stacked right here, they have now moved, and you can actually get a lot closer to the coaster, as you can see from here. This fence goes pretty much to right here, and then it converts into like a chain link fence like you see over there. Here, maybe I can just show you through here, maybe a little bit. Yeah, we can probably just peek through here. You can see that they've got this chain link sort of fence going along. Kind of hard to see where it ends, but as far as I can see, that chain link fence is going by. Let me see. Okay, so zooming in over here, we might be able to see, you might be able to see, you might not be able to see. There are some guys with hard hats actually at the panel right now. I'm going to include some shots of the panel that I got at the end of the update, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, you can definitely see them over there working on the panel as we speak. And yeah, anyways, we got some other guys up here, so I'm going to show you in the next shot. All right, so there's guys right now working on the mid-course brake run. All right, looks like they're doing some final, maybe tests and adjustments to the mid-course, as you can see right here. Also, there's a couple guys that just went up on one of the lifts right by the chain. Looks like he's doing some final chain inspections. I don't know if I talked about it yet in this update, or if I have or not, but it's as you can see, the flag is down, Still no movement on the chain yet, but I do see them inspecting it up here, and also earlier I did see him walking the lift inspecting the chain as well. So this leads me to believe testing will be happening pretty soon. Not sure exactly when, but yeah, let's just stay tuned for that. Also, another thing before I just end this clip, he just kind of went up there, and now he's kind of just leaving, and you can see him kind of just looking at some of the track. So whatever they're doing, they're getting it done really quickly, and everything seems to be checking out. So that's another good sign that things are right on schedule, and hopefully, yeah, this happens soon. All right, guys, as you can see here, we're at the In-N-Out. Wanted to give you an update. Everything's done. It's painted and everything. They just need to do the signage and whatnot and do the interior. But the biggest update of all is, if you can see right here, the two palm trees cross. I'm going to try and get a better shot of it. But yeah, they've installed the infamous palm trees. All right, guys, so here's a better shot of it. They haven't let them out yet, but they'll be right. You'll be able to see them off the freeway. And that's the entrance to what's going to be the drive-through right there. You'll go around those and then continue on going behind there and then around the restaurant. All right, guys, so I just want to pick up really quickly over here. I just want to show off the facade. They have a bunch of scaffolding up on the exterior of it, and I can see that they are getting a lot of the details done on the exterior of the facade. Great to see that coming along. As far as Teen Titans Turbo Spin, don't see too much going on over there. They did get a lot of the outside work done, but that's about it. Nothing new really to report over in the front of the DC Universe area. Still don't see the sign. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it though. Okay, guys, now if you look off into the distance on the left of the blinking red light, you'll see two other lights there, and that's closer. That's where the panel is, right there. So just to give you a reference from the pictures that you're going to see later in this update. Just picking up over here from kind of in front of the bumper cars near the barbecue restaurant. Just want to show off that the E-Stop is on and programmed for the mid-course brake run. We'll see what happens tonight, but yeah, there is power over here as well, and that'll prove it. Not sure if everything's done and this has been tested yet over in this area, but definitely powered on and most likely programmed. All right, picking up over here, guys, by the DC Universe area. They were turning on some floodlights over here by the final brake run. Not sure if they're going to turn it on again, but there were definitely some floodlights on over there. Just a second ago, they turned on, then they turned off, and then they turned them back on, and they were kind of aimed towards the mid-course. I'm sorry, the final brake run. Also, you might be able to see there's another light back there from one of the other E-Stops blinking. It's kind of hard to see. It's between the entrance and the station. There, you can kind of see it blinking. But anyways, I don't know if they're going to turn on the lights again, but I'll try and show you guys if they do. All right, so picking up over here at exit of Riddler's, you're going to see two workers removing one of the markers ribbons that they place. They actually place them in some of the sections where the pieces of track meet, just so they could inspect the area. make sure that it's good to go before testing. They'll go and remove those ribbons. So there's also another one down here. I might not be able to capture it. I'm gonna try. Let's see. You might be able to see it right there. There's a ribbon at that where those pieces of track are meeting. And then there's also a few more like here. Let me pan over to right about here. And you can see another marker right there. So once they go through, they inspect those pieces of track and they remove those ribbons, then that'll be a good sign that there'll be some testing starting soon, guys. Okay, it looks like they're done with the section right here. They should be moving on to the next one, which is the lower one. I'll see, and I'll pick back up when they move to the next one. All right, so picking up over here by Riddler's exit, you can see that they've just pushed a train back out onto the transfer. You're gonna see what they're doing. I believe they're testing these drive tires right here, making sure that they can pull it into the station correctly. Make sure everything like that is working out. You can see a guy over there on the e-stop button. Maybe they're checking some stuff with that. But yeah, they did just push the train back out onto the transfer. I'm gonna wait to see if it pulls in on its own or if they end up using, or they just push it manually. Okay, guys, they are currently testing the transfer track. It is actually moving very slowly right now. I'm gonna keep it here. I think it actually just stopped for a second right now, but I definitely just saw it moving over. I'm gonna stay right here to try and get you guys the footage, the actual footage of it moving. You can see that there's one of the guys standing on the transfer as we speak. Also, what's going on over to the right of me is they're taking off that lower marker off of the drop right now. They're tightening those connections. So after that, it looks like they only have one more marker in this area. But I'm gonna stay over here and continue to follow this to see what happens. See if they move it some more. All right, so we're gonna pick back up over here on the bottom portion of the drop. They had just removed the marker, the little ribbon right there. So it appears that they've got that section now complete. So that's 2 of them done. They're most likely gonna move over to the one right here. And after they check that connection, I believe that's it as far as the south end of the project goes. I'll do a quick pan just to make sure. Yeah, that's it, guys, as far as this section goes. I don't know what's going on up north. It's kind of hard to see those markers, especially because they have them as the same color as the track. So I'll go try and look, but I believe I didn't see any. So that's another good sign. I think there was only a little bit of issue with the side over here on the south end when they were putting it up. So I don't think too much needs to be adjusted down or up on the north end. All right, guys, so here you go. You can see the transfer happening right now. We got one of the guys from RMC in the back right now. He is making sure that everything goes solid in the back. There's a guy in the center on the panel, and now you see a guy in the front making sure everything lines up perfectly right there. We are now connected to the main circuit, as you can see. Glad I was able to capture that for you guys. Let's see if they move all the way back to storage now, because we've only seen it move
from the circuit to halfway up to like right here, but we haven't seen it move all the way back to line up with the storage track yet. So let's keep an eye on it. They seem to be happy with what they saw and they're moving on. Let's see if they go ahead and pull the train in now. Maybe they'll try testing the drive tires, so we'll see. Alright, we'll see. It looks like they're about to do another transfer. Let's see what happens here. The train's actually moving forward now into the station on its own, guys. With the drive tires, it's slowly creeping in to the station. Let me zoom in for you guys right now. I knew they were about to do something. So yeah, nobody's actually pushing it, guys. This is all on its own. Power of its own drive tires. Slowly rolling over the sensors. They gotta have that drive tire speed at about 1/4 mile of an hour. Maybe not even that. I'll keep the footage rolling as the train keeps rolling, and when it stops, we'll just stop this clip. I'm not gonna really talk too much. It's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, there you go, it just stopped right there. They got about halfway in the station. Looks like they were purposely stopping it there. So maybe now he's gonna come back and then push it back, and they'll try that again. I'll pick up in another clip. Alright, so we're continuing forward now. You can see it started to move forward again on its own. Let's see if they get it all the way back in the station and pass the final sensor that it needs to pass. It's actually stopped again right now. Let's see if it's just temporary stop or they need to fix something. Alright, looks like it's going to be stopped for her. Wait, he's pushing again. Yep, no, here we go. He just released the E-stop. Alright, now it's E-stopped again. Looks like they're just trying to roll it past the sensors in the station right now to make sure that those are all working correctly. So they're just doing it one by one, and when they do it, they're rolling it as slow as they can up to the sensor to make sure it registers immediately. Okay, as you can see now, they're, oh, sorry about that. They are pulling the train in completely. Looks like everything is situated now, and the train, oh wait, I was gonna say it's completely in. Okay, now he just hit the E-stop. So yeah, train's completely pulled into the station on its own. You can see the workers actually moving over there to where the panel is. One of the guys just sat down right behind the panel. The panel, if you can't, it might be hard to pick up in here, but right where that guy sat down, it's right behind him. So now that that's pulled in, I'll probably head there. Also, if you notice on the left side of the train, there's some blue pieces of something. I can't really make out what they are. Maybe some of you can tell what they are in the comments, but there's definitely some blue things. I saw a bunch of them when I zoomed in. I'll try and get some pictures and include them, but yeah, maybe some of y'all know what it is. Let me know in the comments. Probably head back in towards the park now and come back here later.
So that's going to wrap up today's update. I'll be back at the park all day, every day this week. So anything significant happens, I'll be sure to cover it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Appreciate all the love, comments, and support. And until the next update, this is your boy John, and this has been your Theme Park ERT.